Hey, I'm Randy and I'm the Cheap Audio Man. Here at the Cheap Audio Man, we don't feel like put together streamers should cost more than a really fancy steak that your buddy Gordo brings over to put on the grill. One of those tomahawk steaks. And this doesn't. What is it? It's the Firestick that I've made into a music streamer. Just sit down, grab a soda, and let's talk about the Firestick as an Amazon Music HD endpoint. Today's sponsor is Ron New Record Days wallet. When you want a wallet, but much smaller, grab one of Ron's New Record Day wallet. It's available from his website. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about the Firestick. We're using it as an Amazon Music endpoint. It's $60 all in because we also have the Cable Matters audio extractor. It's an HDMI audio extractor. So very easy, very simple. You just plug it and play it 15 different ways, and then it kind of works sometimes. So if you're into Amazon Music as much as I am, I've always tried to figure out a way to do streaming easily, and there really isn't a way, with the exception of the Echo Link, that lets me just beam music. And not only beam music, but beam music gaplessly. What is gaplessly? Again, it's if you're listening to a live record, one track flows right into the next track. One of my production assistants is obviously doesn't know what's going on. So the Amazon Firestick, what's this for? It's actually for TV, movies, and stuff like that. But we're not using it that way. We're using it to beam music from the stratosphere into your speakers. So I tried to do this with a previous generation Firestick to no avail. And one of my patrons, Feliciano, very nice guy, told me I needed to get the Firestick 3rd gen to make this work. So I bought the Firestick 4K, which isn't the 3rd gen, and it didn't work. And then I bought the one that he told me, and then it did work. So basically, the only thing you have to do is plug this into your TV first, plug it into your TV, set it up, go through the setup phases of the Firestick, and then you need to get a Cable Matters audio extractor. Hold on, I'm going to read it. Cable Matters audio extractor, and this is the 4K one. Very discreet setup here. There's not a whole bunch of wires or anything, but on the back there's 2, 5, and then another channel, and supposedly you can get actual high res out of it. When I tried that, it sometimes works. This sometimes works. I did get it to work, and actually it worked flawlessly today when me and Ron and Gordo were listening to music. And that's obviously why this looks professional, because Ron made me sit down and do a video when he fixed my lights, because I don't have a light on a trash can anymore. Ron brought his fancy stuff. So once you get this set up, you pull it out of there, you stick it into this, and then you run an optical cable out of the back. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, there's an optical in here. You run that out of the back into your DAC, and then your DAC into your stereo. Or if you have a DAC in your receiver or in your integrated amp, you just run it into there. And then you just forget about it. Open up Amazon Music HD, open up the Cast To button, and it should be on there. You can name it anything you want. This one's called Randy's TV Stick, Fire TV Stick. But you can name it Chupacabra or Sasquatch or Ron's grandma. You can name it anything you want, and then you can just beam your music. Now, I have had mixed results with this. Sometimes, like today, it works perfectly. Other times, it starts to skip around like a bad CD. Other times, it doesn't work at all. Sometimes you can confuse it by opening too many of the Amazon apps. I'm not going to say her name, otherwise she's going to start talking to me, and I don't want that to happen when I'm filming. Filming, it's not really film, it's digital. Recording, when I'm recording. I don't want that to happen when I'm recording. So for $60, about $65, and Amazon Day, Prime Day is coming up tomorrow. So this might be on sale for $3. Probably not, but it could be. We don't know, because anything can happen in the wild, wild west of internet retailers. It's probably going to be about $25, maybe 30. So for 30 bucks, 25 bucks, 55 bucks, if you're an Amazon Music consumer, you can get an Endpoint that works sometimes. Other times it doesn't. But if you have some patience, I found that if I just unplugged it and plugged it back in, things started working again. Okay, probably the cheapest way that you can get Amazon Music Endpoint. Now, if you're using the TV function, it's limited to 48 kilohertz, but that's fine by me. It doesn't really matter to me. I got it to work. So, if you want to support the channel and you like what we're doing, you can subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you know when all my videos are out. You can also sign up for Patreon. Patreon.com/cheapaudioman. You can also sign up for Amazon Music. Click on the link in the description. Sign up for Amazon Music. You get 4 months for free. I get a couple of dollars. You can also use any of the links and use the links to buy stuff, and I get a small commission. So don't binge watch anything on Netflix or Hulu or anything like that. Binge listen through your very easy to put together streamer and fill your soul with happiness. And with that, I'm Randy. I'm the Cheap Audio Man.